Two of the area's best are at a crossroads, and it could come down to PKs. One shot, one opportunity. The district championship is up for grabs. Just how loud can these Tigers roar? I guess we'll find out tonight. Reporting in Kirksville, Nick Todorovich, KTVO News. It's been 2 years since the Vegas Golden Knights and Buffalo Sabres pulled off the blockbuster trade that sent Jack Eichel to the VGK. Since sliding the gold sweater on, he's lit the lamp more than 50 times. But it's his development into a 200-foot player that allows Bruce Cassidy to trust his star in every scenario. Phones are the main reason Schuyler County health officials are worried about increased obesity rates in the county. They want kids to ditch the technology and play sports instead. 984 career points entering the night for Schuyler County's JC Morris. She came in after Coach Kirkland's lone losing season, and the team hasn't looked back. Whether it's a handoff or a quick pass, getting the ball out quickly is key for this offense. The Truman State Lady Bulldogs basketball team has struggled out of the gates. Coach Theo Dean's squad came into today with a 3-7 record without a conference win. They hosted Blackburn College in an exhibition game, hoping to end 2023 on a positive note. We picked this one up in the second half. Truman stayed up by 50. Lady Dogs were feisty on defense all game long. Alexi White with the steal, and she'll take it to the hole for an easy 2. She'd finish the game with 3 takeaways. Now a bucket straight from the drawing board. The inbounds pass finds a wide open Caitlin Packey for the tough and 1 bucket. Like I said earlier, Truman's defense was elite all game long. It took miraculous plays like this to break them down. Kennedy Frey's third quarter buzzer beater was a thing of beauty, but Truman was still up by 62. Dogs back in transition, smooth ball movement finds a wide open Briar Dewey for the triple. Truman may have scored 119 points, but Coach Dean credits the defense for getting the offense in rhythm. The battle of the winless. Clark County and Macon have both struggled this season, and that would not change tonight. The Indians try to develop a run game, but the Tigers' defense forces Corrick Hunsicker out of bounds. Now Clark County tries the deep ball, but they probably wish they didn't. Chase Webster slings it right to a black jersey, even though you can't really see it through the wall of Tigers on the sidelines. Macon also tried everything on offense. Passes weren't connecting, and the run game, well, it was going nowhere as well. However, it would be Macon who gets their first win of the year. The Kirksville Lady Tigers had a successful showing at the 12 Courts at Christmas this past weekend, winning both of their games. They opened up 2024 at the Highland Tournament, playing the hosting Lady Cougars. Highland was just too much for KV all game long. The Lady Tigers scored 24 points, but they gave up 45 to a very good Cougars team. The ladies won't be in action until Friday when they play for 5th place. On the other hand, the boys got a first-round bye, so they don't play until Thursday. Number 1 Michigan, number 4 Alabama in the Rose Bowl with one chance to book their ticket to the college football final. This was a back-and-forth affair all game long, but it's the Tide who get on the board first. Jace McClellan bobs and weaves his way through the Wolverine defense to give Alabama the lead. Michigan would respond. J.J. McCarthy finds a wide-open Blake Corum for the easy touchdown. This the first of McCarthy's 3 TDs. Now we fast forward to the 4th, Bama up 7. McCarthy fools the whole defense with the RPO pass to tie the game once again. Now time for some overtime. And Corum, he would get on fun again. The senior running back showing off his smooth footwork, leaving the Tide on skates as they can't bring him down as he powers his way into the end zone. Alabama with one last chance to tie the game. Jalen Milroe tries to keep it, but he gets rocked. Michigan keeps on dancing. In the nightcap, the Texas Longhorns and Washington Huskies are currently in battle. Both teams traded scores in the first half 3 times. As of last check, the Huskies took a 31-21 lead in the 3rd quarter. In other action, the Iowa Hawkeyes ended their season with massive disappointment. They lost the Citrus Bowl to Tennessee and didn't even put up a point. The Volunteers controlled the line of scrimmage, rushing for over 230 yards. They also caused 3 turnovers. Wisconsin faced a tough LSU team, and they held their own. The Badgers managed to score 31, but a 98-yard 4th quarter LSU touchdown drive gave them the win. Senior quarterback Tanner Mordecai led the Badgers with 378 yards and 3 touchdowns. Liberty's undefeated season came to an end at the hands of Oregon. Ducks QB Bo Nix finishes his collegiate career with a 5-touchdown, 363-yard performance. It was a winner go home for 4 college football programs tonight. We now know that Michigan finally got over the hump. Like I said earlier, Texas and Washington are still playing for a chance to face the Wolverines. Currently, Michael Penix Jr. and the Huskies are up by 10. Last week, we asked you for your college football final predictions. 40% of you guys thought it would be a Texas and Alabama rematch. Michigan didn't let that happen. 20% of the votes had the Wolverines taking on the Huskies come next Monday, and an additional 20% predicted Michigan versus Texas.